Hello there, Mr. Alejandro. How are you today? Just finishing up, setting up a few more things. Did I finish Zelda yesterday? No, I did not. I did not. Did you? Because we're up at the same spot now, right? That's what you said? No? Yeah, no. Oh no, that means you can't watch now. Yo, Kira, how are you? Hey, martial art. It's Musume time. Oh, I forgot to open up that. Hold on. I gotta open up this app so that the two chats will be connected. Good? Okay, that's good. There we go. That should connect the two chats now. All right. So today I'm mostly going to be just going over and make sure everything is at where I want it to be before I start posing. That's my goal for this stream. And then I start posing. So first things first, the head. Breaking posture of mangaka. All those back problems they keep getting. I had a semester with this hold on. That's pretty loud in my ears. I had this one semester with this one instructor. He was a veteran Disney storyboard artist. The dude was fairly old, but cool guy, really cool guy, really nice guy. He passed away some years back, but he had that animator's hunch, you know, his back, like it was really curved from his many decades of you know, like just like hunching over his like canvas, whatever, and just like drawing. Dude was fantastic. fantastic at drawing. Like, he had that animator's hump. And seeing that in person, I was like, oof. I need to make sure I don't do that. All right, eyelashes. But yeah, when these mangakas complain about their back, I believe it. Poor posture when it comes to drawing, sculpting, all that stuff. F's you up, man. Oh shit. The brows definitely pronounce her brows. I could soften them, but I don't mind too much. You know what? Maybe I should. Hold on. Here, let me organize this list. Because I'm getting lost in my own stuff. Bring the ears down here. Yeah, I'll bring you down here. I guess all this is fine. Let's hide the hair. Hide that. That. These, that, and that. Yo, Mr. E Pie. Nothing out of context to see here. All right, I think that's good. You are 3-3. Okay, that's good. Merge down. Then I'm gonna duplicate. See how well this works. Nope, need more. A lot more. You know what? Let's do it all the way. Smooth stronger. Maybe bring that down a little bit. Trim dynamic. Apparently you will have cross-platform compatibility with global... Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I saw that. Yesterday. That there will be a not safe for work version like the RPG X. But like iOS, Android, and Steam, those will all be the safe for work version. But like if you can link your account between whichever of those three platforms you used and some other service that is hosting the not safe for work version, you can like link the two together. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Duplicate this again. Let's see what I get. Zero mesh and get. Boom, 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 boom. And not too bad. Yeah, I can work with this. Alas, we overcame the pesky censorship. I don't know. Unless if they re-illustrated everything, I guarantee you it's still going to be censored. I do not see them spending the time and money to... Well, actually, no, I don't know. It's drawn uncensored. They censor it afterwards. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That'll be interesting. The same thing with their visual novels that will be coming to Steam. I don't know if those will be uncensored or not. Really triggered the light. Delete you. And then, yeah, delete you. Like, I don't see why they can't, you know? Unless... Worse than art censorship and hentai game is the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has the full arts that every card is cropped from, and they won't give them to us. That sucks. Yeah. At least with like Magic the Gathering and things like that, you can see the full art outside of the card. Alright, so thinking about it, I think they can give the uncensored art, but that would highly depend on how the business is structured. Like the same way you have those H animes that some of them are uncensored. And the reason for that is while technically owned by a studio in Japan, it was produced outside of Japan. So that kind of little loophole allows them to put it out there uncensored. I hate magic. Bendy and often considered not attorney legal. Oh, let me rename this eyelash normal. And also I forgot I need to forgot me to put you down here. Put you like that. Okay. Every single studio should do that. 30 seconds behind? Oh, don't worry about that. Wait, 30 seconds actually pretty decent. Maybe maybe you're not live anymore, Mr. E. I think on YouTube, if you see like the bottom right corner, if like the live doesn't have the red dot, because I know there's a delay. There's like at least a. Oh, you were not live when you said that. Yeah. Okay, now these ones. Apply, and then you apply both 3 subdivisions, right? Yeah, that's good. Merge them. Darn it. Referring to H2s? Yeah, I know. I want to play that F099. I don't know if I want to pay for Nintendo Online. The game looks like fun. I would like a new F-Zero game, to be honest. I don't like predatory monetization services. probably novel for a few days. Yeah, but it's like something you can come back to every now and then, you know? Like that Tetris 99 game. I wasn't too interested in Tetris 99 because Tetris is hard. The game's difficult. Big corporations take advantage of little fragile me. Competitive games are usually worse with age. Everyone's going to get needlessly good at it. Yeah, I'm not good at competitive games too much. I don't know. I'm not a very competitive person. In some ways I am, in most ways I'm not. But I like to play that F-Zero game because I like F-Zero. I need more F-Zero. But yeah, I don't have the time or luxury to be a sweaty gamer. I never was a sweaty gamer, but I definitely can't be now. What's the difference between... Oh, okay. I brought him down. Does he like the gameplay? Screw the community? Yeah. Okay, let's undo that. Bring you down. Do that. No. Do all that, so that's a mask, and then there we go. I'll say people get less tilted than in sports school. Yeah, because in real life, you have to physically, if you're gonna get tilted like that, you're gonna have to physically contend with the person in front of you. Most people are wusses, you know. They won't actually fight because there's actual consequences to those actions. But on the internet, anybody can be a tough guy. Hiding from the safety of your computer screen. You too can be internet alpha male. People on the internet are less angry than in real life sports. Really? Really? I thought it was the other way around. I'll soften it out for smooth. Alright, let's get you all the way up there. Swears and slurs were flying left and right. People get in a fight all the time. Jeez. I guess maybe it's a little different over here. Okay. You are screwing me up over here. Eastern Europe, after all, yeah. And I guess you're also referring to soccer, football. Oh, I went too far. Actually, no, I didn't go too far. Okay. It was volleyball. American sports fans have raced towns before? Yes, they have. That they have. Oh no. Man, holes left and right. Close holes. This should be fun to prep and paint. Hello, Kelly Goblin. How are you? How have your streams been lately? Every time I end up seeing a tweet that you tag me in, I always end up seeing it too late. I swear, my Twitter algorithm is just hiding so many things from me. We're playing catching up, so we had to cancel this week. All of our figures are not safe for work. Oh, can't stream that. You know what you can try to do? I'm also going to attempt it, see how it goes, because I want to stream some of the not safe for work stuff I sculpt, but I don't want to go through the hassle of changing up OBS just to stream on Ricardo or what was that one, Pixel or whatever, unlike those off chances. So on Discord, there's that whole stage thing. We're considering kick, but then the main owner guy and someone else have coming got caught holding a sex worker against her will. What the hell? Yeah, no, I would not consider kick, even before knowing that. But yeah, look into stage channels on Discord. It's the closest thing I've noticed. Blizzard moment, yeah. It's the closest thing I've noticed to like doing a live stream like this. I haven't tried it yet, but I am definitely gonna try it soonish. Because I know you guys have a Discord, right? No, it's not the video chat, because Discord video chat, anybody can join in and have their video as well. I'm talking about like a setup like this. There's a stream and people are watching stream. It's called Stage Channel. That is the closest thing I found that Discord has it at. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt that sometime soon. Oh, you gotta go? All right. You have a good one, Kita. Thanks for dropping by. Currently have 2 not safe for work Frankies in the queue. Blame me. Is it a hassle to put together? I tried to make it as seamless as I could. I've never done a 3-character interacting scene like that before. The look on Cheese's face is so unwholesome. It's canon though, it's canon. That mischievous smile of his. Oh yeah, the Kirby. Good old Kirby. Do I have Kirby on here? Yeah, there he is. Beautiful. Perfection. Extra dirty bulge belly. Oh, the aqua figure. Let's do that. The darkest dungeon was my Kirby. Second one in front of you. Nice. The people ordering these figures have good taste. You know, this is gonna give me problem. Lasso and get rid of that. Eye for quality. Best one yet would be my Roche. She was fun to work on. A lot of people definitely really seem to like her. Okay, now what? Let's try Mask Pen. Bring you down, and then you. There we go, that's better. A lot of people really like her. Made her look fantastic. Well, thank you, thank you. I should probably do another figure with Roge. Oh no! Double. Lasso. There we go. This one's really giving me a tough time. What the heck? Nah, let's do that. Ah, darn it, down here too. Mandy turned out really cool. Thank you. Just got a Mirko order. The one where she's fighting. Nice. Oh, you haven't seen the new Mirko I'm working on my spare time, have you? Not yet? Here, I'll show you in just a second. Let me just do that. All right, Mirko. Where is she? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Lifeguard Mirko. Just plastered plus ultra all over her the same way people just wear nothing but Supreme. Yeah, I don't know when this will be finished. It's a very on my spare time kind of deal. I'm glad you like the Mandy one, because unfortunately that one was done when I was so busy. Sometime in the future I'll definitely have to revisit Mandy. Cute and not all traumatizing. All right, let's remesh this now. Not too bad. 1, 2, 3. Not too bad. How good I am at different breast sizes? Well, thank you. I want to try extremely large, but I want to do it based off of another artist's work. Feels silly for only going time and in size. There's this one artist I follow on Twitter. What's his name? Let me look at it real quick. Starts with an E. I can't find their name. Maybe go to my other account. I can't find their name. Their stuff is very the proportions on everything are very big, very large, everything. The entire character. But I like the way they draw their shapes. It's definitely something that I don't do much of. So I would like to try my hand at it. Okay, those two are good. Now the blush art. Their name's like some like Egga, like some like EG something. Yeah, that one. I was misspelling it. Maybe that's why I couldn't find it. 2D artist. But yeah, I think that's the one that martial art. But I mean, EIGKA. Yep. So I follow them, and Twitter doesn't care if you follow them or not. If they're like shadow banned, it's like so hard to just get it. All right, apply, then apply. You're at 3. You're at 3. I mean, I'm assuming it's a shadow ban when you can't search for the person despite following them. Unless if their Twitter handle is something different. Making a list on Twitter of artists you follow. But it's like a list of artists I follow is no different than just like to follow on my Twitter, because that's the only people I follow are artists. So it's like I'm making a second timeline for myself. Bit better than a follow feed. True. That is true. Until they kill the list feed. Next Twitter update, we're killing list. Completely missed something because of Twitter. Yeah, likewise. Likewise. You know, speaking of Twitter, which reminded me of Elon Musk, which reminds me of SpaceX and all that stuff, and I was watching some Starfield streams. I am not part of the optimistic crowd that thinks we'll have a colony on Mars. And when I say colony, I just mean like 5 people. A colony on Mars in our lifetime. You know, like let's say by 2050. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we are a long ways off from a colony on Mars. We're definitely gonna get like a manned mission to Mars. Like people go, a crew goes there and comes back. That's definitely gonna happen. Colony, I don't see that happening. And then like likewise, like far off in the future, I don't think humanity in general is gonna achieve interstellar travel. I don't see it happening. That's why I like sci-fi games, because of the fiction of it. Because real life science is cool and depressing at the same time. Especially when it comes to space, science is like, look at all this cool shit out here. Isn't it cool? It's so amazing. There's like a perceptually infinite distance you can travel out and you'll always see something new. But guess what? You're never gonna see it because you're never gonna make it. Because as time goes on, all the interstellar bodies are getting further and further away from each other until the eventual death of the universe. But isn't that cool? It is. And it's depressing. Before we will have Starfield stuff. If we make it that far. Very cool and very terrifying. Reject space, return to Mother Nature. Like personally, it bums me out, man. It's like, I would love to know what's out there, but I will never know what's out there. Even if like, let's say like you have immortality, you know, you can just live. You'll never age. You'll still never know all there is out there. It sucks. Because I'm the kind of person that likes to know things. Guess you're the odd one out. You don't really care about space? Nah, I'd say that's fairly normal. I think most people don't really care much about space other than the cursory like, oh yeah, that's neat, that's cool. More interested in learning all the sea creatures, because we still don't know how many species. Yep, that is true. There's still a crap ton to learn there. The other depressing fact about the sea is the fact that it's getting so contaminated with plastic. They're finding bits of plastic in like the deepest areas of the ocean. And the scientists are like, well, shit. Which I think is a very apt reaction for finding man-made plastic in the deepest trenches of the ocean. Space seems less terrifying than the ocean. The ocean is terrifying. I'm personally terrified of the ocean. The ocean scares me. Oh shit. Maybe it'll help if I smooth all this before I Dynamesh. So it's a chance whatever we meet down there can grow legs of some sort and follow us home. Ever played Soma? I have not played Soma, but I have unfortunately watched the whole game. That would be a personal nightmare for me. That game Soma. Doesn't help the fear of the ocean, yeah. Not only is that game like reinforcing fear of the ocean, but it's also like reinforcing the fear of existentialism. Existentialism and forever being alone. Absolutely terrifying. Great stream. Back to prepping before the boss comes in. And alright. Have a good one, Kelly Goblin. Just die before anyone else dies. That's a tall order, man. Doing that to yourself is a tall order. Alright, I want to take you. We'll do that. And then as for you, this is all the things I should have done in the other ones. Let's click Lessel. What the? No. All the way back. And then you... Oh, come on. You watched the Barbie movie yesterday? Yeah, I saw it a couple days ago. What'd you think? I forgot I watched that. Double. There you are. Feels dang, man. What do you mean? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I like Ken. He was really funny. that line. Once I realized the patriarchy wasn't really about horses, I kind of stopped caring. And Inamesh. It was 200 IQ play to make Ken main character and Barbie antagonist. If I was serious, I politely disagree with the message. Really? Disagree with it? What did you disagree with? Ding. Yeah, actually, it's kind of funny that in a way you can look at it that Barbie was an antagonist. All Ken wanted was just to be noticed. I think not all men will harass women in the real world. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's a given. Movies like this, you know, they can't get into like the nitty gritty, because otherwise, if you're trying to do like a movie like that, you'll end up having like a 12-hour movie. I never wrote playtime in an or Your Honor. I thought it was pretty funny, the whole like, you know, once they came to the real world, because like the whole time before that, Ken was just like, you know, Ken was just trying to get noticed, and then come to the real world and people are like, the most basic of things, like, hey, you got the time? It's like, you're asking me for the time? He was like so happy. The daughter was pissing you off. By default, most kids in films and shows I just find annoying. Very, very few times are the kids in a movie or show actually good. I have nothing against Ken. Like, how can you have anything against Ken? He just, all he wants is the simplest thing of just being noticed. I'm gonna stick with that. Keep groups, zero mesh. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Oh no, we got a hole. Close holes. 1, 2, 3. Or the word fascist for pink bimbo rubs the wrong way. Living hell in Europe is compared to a plastic doll. Yeah. I don't disagree with you there. I think the thing about it is like, teenage kids in general, you know, just think they try to be the grown-ups that they think they are, but they're not. In that sense, that the actor for the daughter did a good job, because that's exactly how teenagers are. Alright, so the eyelashes are done. Pink bimbo fascist. The message was to understand his struggle, his problem, and learn to love yourself, and making him the real protagonist. 10/10 movie. Yeah, from what I've gathered, it seems like the vast majority of people really like Ken. Like, it seems in a movie about Barbie, Ken kind of outshined Barbie a little bit. Because I guess Ken is the only character, well, not the only, but like really like the character that went through like the biggest character development. Like, that character had to struggle. Barbie did, but not as much. And it was mostly the lady and her daughter that did all the heavy lifting to fix everything. So I guess maybe that's why people ended up liking Ken more. Villain arc, redemption arc, also to overcome. Yeah, he did. So many tropes for him. It does seem like Barbie was just like mostly just like along for the ride. All right, took care of the eyelashes. Let's take care of the head. But let me save really quick. Put horses on William's flags in his neck. Put horses on everything. What was this thing called again? Casa Mojo Dojo something. There's a few adjectives in there. You know, in all honesty, Casa Mojo Dojo House Baby. Horses terrify me, man. I know they're like looked at as like these like gentle creatures and all of that, but they scare me. I find horses to be scary. Like a well-developed horse, like you can see all your muscles. And I'm like, man, if I happen to be just a little too close behind and that horse just decides to do like a buck kick, I am done. All right, let's try 5. Let's see what I get. I mean, it was a horse that paralyzed Superman. He was paralyzed because of a horse. From the neck down. Because I can crack open your skull. Its weight can crush you. Yeah, stick teeth. Oh yeah, the teeth. That's right. I can't forget about those horse teeth. I'll divide you once more. To make deep for the ninjas. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's good. Delete that. Oh no, it's doing this. Oppenheimer. I haven't watched that one. I need to watch that one. I don't know why this keeps happening. Well, if I go to the other one, try zero meshing to here. You're not watching with your parents because of that love making scene. Alright, see, this one worked. I don't know why it didn't work for the other one. There are 3 of them. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. And you, I can delete. Oh no. Oh. She's singing. Oh. With my parents because we weren't together in the cinema since I was a child. So, what'd you guys think of the movie, particularly those 3 scenes? Alright, this one worked. One worked out just fine. Divide you once more so it's smoothed out. Blows lots of things. Yes, that's good enough. And you I can delete. It's more I think, I mean, if you read about it, you know. Yeah. I'm decently familiar with that that bit of history. Zero mesh. All this stuff was reminding me. Have you ever heard the history on how the Apollo spacesuit came to be? All right, let's project you. Actually, hold up before I project you. I'll divide once more. Yeah, that's good enough. And then project. Yes. Yeah, the Apollo spacesuit. Pretty interesting. NASA. No, was it bad? No, it's not bad. It was it's just an interesting story. NASA put out a competition between their regular contractors on developing a suit to allow the crew, you know, to go out into space. They had all these requirements that they needed for the suit. And, you know, so NASA had like 10 regular contractors, and those contractors were going to compete between one another, like who can make the best suit. NASA will then decide, and then that'll be the suit for the mission. And there's this one company, private company, not a NASA contractor. They heard about the competition because during World War II, they had done a lot of government work, and this company was a woman's underwear company. I forget the name. The initials were ILC. And so that was their expertise, you know, women's underwear. They made, I don't know if they still do now, but at that time they made the best women's underwear. And so they threw their hat into the competition for this for making this spacesuit for NASA. And so, you know, they went in there, and they have the best seamstresses in the world. Going there into the competition, and they won. They made arguably the best spacesuit out of all those 10 other companies that, you know, they're all engineers, right? So all these engineers lost to seamstresses. This is like the 1960s, you know? Even today, you think about seamstress and sewing machines, like, oh, it's a woman's vocation. How difficult can it be, right? Sewing is actually really difficult. It's very technical and difficult, and I wish I knew how to do it. So yeah, they lost to them, and then, you know, NASA, easy GG woman power. NASA then had what exactly happened? I'm forgetting, but something happened that caused conflict between the women's underwear company and like the top two other contractors. So NASA's like, all right, we'll have a second round of competition. And they did not inform that private company. But the CEO of that company still found out somehow, and who was angry and demanded that they be allowed to participate. And so like NASA's like, all right, fine. You can participate. They had to pay in order to participate the second time. And they were only given like 2-3 weeks to come up with something, and despite all of that, they still made the best suit. The other two contractors, one of them, the helmet like blew off the suit. The other one, the shoulders just like kept expanding and it couldn't fit through the doorway. So yeah, this women's underwear company won the contract, and then they made the Apollo spacesuit. Of course, they made it in conjunction with the engineers because there were other stuff about it that needed to be engineered. But all the actual like work, the fabrication, the figuring out of the stitching and all of those. Yeah, the second time they weren't enforced, there was conflict between the one contractor company and ILC. Like it caused like some strife, and then that's why NASA had like a second round for the contract competition. It was the 1960s, you know, like it's not that difficult to think like, you know, you're a dude that has like masters in engineering, and it's like whatever you made could not live up to this team of seamstresses. It was a bitter pill for them to swallow, but that they eventually did swallow because they won the second time and the suit had to be made, and they're like, all right, fine, you guys win. Let's make the suit. Don't be a baby. Be a grown man and accept the loss. Take the L. Alright, there we go. We got our heads now. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Reminds me of Polish Heinzberg, aka Maria Curie with radiation. Heinzberg. Not familiar. What did what did she do in regards to radiation? Like figured something out about it? Tell me. Oh, she discovered radiation. Nice. All right. Give this a save. Whoa, that went too fast. All right, and the teeth, the open mouth teeth. Right. What the? Where's it? What? Oh, all the way up there? Oh. I see. The author of Baki has a daughter who also draws manga. Really? What is she drawing? Hopefully it's something that doesn't have B stars. Really? I did not know that. Well, she learned anatomy better than her father. The anatomy in Baki is just all over the damn place. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt of that it's all intentional, but holy crap. Just all over the place. Making up muscles I've never seen before. Clip curve. Pop. This doesn't have dynamic anymore, does it? Nope. Okay, good. Much bigger fan of B-Stars than I am Baki. Yeah. I only watch the anime. Does the anime covered the whole manga, right? Of B-Stars? Let's do you all the way. Only about 60%. So there's more to the manga where the anime ends. Like, what else could there be? Because, like, in the anime, it's like they found out who the killer was, and they confronted the killer and got them arrested. There's more arcs, but the arc from 2 seasons is the best. Oh, you're saying like, so the anime does end where the manga ends, then, right? Because the end of the anime is like, gave you the conclusion of, you know, the murder mystery. Pam pam param pam pararam. bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. Then you have a hybrid arc that comes after the murder mystery. Oh. I don't know if I would want to read that. Because it's like, what is there more to say after that murder mystery arc? My only complaint about B-Stars is, I mean, I kind of understand why. I still think it's kind of dumb. His complicated relationship with the bunny is like completely dropped once they more or less find common ground. If hybrids can have children, so like relationship of Haru and Legoshi, and there is also Horse Beastar and Legoshi's grandfather, who is a Komodo dragon. Yeah, you see that the anime did not touch upon any of that. Oh, so that's what you mean by hybrid arc, like parents of two different species having a kid? So then maybe then that resolves my one complaint of his relationship with the bunny is just like completely dropped and takes like the furthest backseat in the story as possible, and then just like completely starts focusing on the murder mystery and reindeer boy, whatever his name was. And then they have a whole thing. Eat my leg. I beg of you, you're gonna die if you don't eat my leg. But if I do it, that's committing a crime. But you will die, so eat my leg. Two different species, or in the case of this arc, villain who is son of herbivore and carnivore. Gotcha. It's Zootopia, but anime. Not as good as the murder. For me, the murder was great. The hybrid was okay-ish. I guess that's why the anime stopped there. Yeah, it's a shame. During that whole like murder mystery, like Haru just like, yeah, she just takes a back seat to everything. And all of those complicated stuff he went through, like all those like story stuff, just so those two can like be in a relationship, but then it's like, okay, that's done. We'll shuffle that to the back. Zootopia on steroids. Mm-hmm. I guess it was fun at the end. Okay, that's good. There have definitely been worse, where they stop becoming fun. Let's blur, do that, and project. She also drew a Legoshi in an outfit. That from Puss in Boots. I am Puss in Boots. I am not afraid of you. I guess Antonio Banderas just like peaked with Puss in Boots, because I literally don't know him from anything else but that. The only thing I can think of him from is what was it? The Mask of Zorro. But that was, at this point, that was like almost 30 years ago. I am Puss in Boots. Yeah, he was in like the mid 90s, if my memory is correct, because I haven't seen that movie in ages. I'm pretty sure he played as Zorro in The Mask of Zorro, and yeah, that's why they got him to be Puss in Boots in the very first Shrek movie. DreamWorks is like, who can we get to be this character? Antonio Banderas. Duplicate you, hide you. Let's divide it once more. And then Dynamesh. And the Zelda journey is gonna come to an end soon, possibly by Friday. I don't know how much story stuff is left. We'll be at like maybe 32 streams of Tears of the Kingdom. And duplicate. And Zbrush. Still watching the Boss to catch up? You're on 24. Oh, you're really watching all of them? If that's the case, thank you. It helps me greatly. Dynamish. Reject. Yes. For some reason, the stream, not last night, but the night before, the first 20 minutes, I don't know why, but the game audio was scuffed. There was static in the audio. I don't know why. You like the vibe of the streams and listening to what I have to say? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Delete you. Yeah, let's delete you. I'll bring you down here. And I'll bring you down here. I'll bring you down here. Rename you as Browse. Sometimes I watch some anime or some videos on YouTube of when I draw or play, or even when I chill, to have stream the background. It's like nostalgia when I was a kid and I would watch some old shows in the background. Streams remind you of that time. Well, I'm glad that's the case. It's interesting. I'm glad I bring a sense of nostalgia. Okay. Oh, I know something I had been neglecting. The hair back here. You know what? Maybe for now, I will leave you up here for now. I completely forgot. I need to detail some of the hair down here. I think I have some reference for that. This is some smooth jazz Zora's domain. Alright, I'm gonna have to wing it a little bit. That's alright. Yeah, we'll work with this. Need some water. All right. You know what? Maybe maybe I need a little bit more flattening to this. Mm-hmm. The concept art shows that her hairline comes decently low. You know, I don't want to make it too low. I think it'll look a little odd. I think right there is fine. What was my undo button on this? Is it here? Yeah. Lately I've been watching new Futurama episodes. And I noticed there isn't much good models, 3D printable models of Leela. I should fix that. Should do a model of Leela. But I think I'm gonna do that on my own personal time because I don't know how much people would like that for a poll. Tends to be a bit ugly. Yeah. But then there's also how to make a Cyclops cute, you know? I think that'll be kind of challenging. I'm not sure how I would handle that. Monster Musume comes to save you. But like without making it anime, you know? Like how would I adapt that Futurama Simpsons style? Then it's over. It's over. It's over. Oh yeah, I gave in and pre-ordered that Shiranui figure. I gave in, I pre-ordered it. I gave in to temptation. I'll show it when it arrives. Yeah, I won't be arriving until like March of next year. And then there's also this other figure I pre-ordered from Triage X. It's a reprint of a figure. And like I've always been like, man, I want this figure, but it's like it's from years ago and private sellers selling it. They're selling it for so much. And then now they're having a reprint of it. I'm like, yes. So I pre-ordered it. Normally my limit is like two or three maximum figure pre-order in a year. But this year has been very, very, very hard on my pocketbook because of way too many good figures. I normally never pre-order as much as I have been this year. So I hope next year there's nothing that I want. It's my only expensive treat myself purchase. Because video games, I prefer to buy it on sale. Only a game that I'm like really, 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 really looking forward to will I buy it like on release. And the only game that has fit that as of late was Tears of the Kingdom and Elden Ring. Like I really want to play Baldur's Gate and Starfield, but I can wait. Cheap ass sale gamers rise up. Yeah. And especially because there's way too many good games coming out. So it's like, all right, I'm not going to buy all these things day of and then not play it for like 2 or 3 months. Like I bought the Dead Space remake a couple days ago because it was on sale for nearly 50% off. It was like $34 or something like that. So it was something like 45% off. Even you have now 3 games that yeah, I saw your post. Yeah, because you were a while back like, oh, there's no games I want to play. And now you're just like, you're stuck on those 3 games now. And I have like a library full of games that I haven't gotten around to playing for various reasons. But now that I've been streaming regularly at night, it's giving me an excuse to play those games. We don't touch Go-Go's for political reasons. I don't really touch it much because I suck at fighting games. It's a shame. Skullgirls is a game I definitely would like to see developed more, but not gonna happen. I know there's the mobile game, and the mobile game has developed the game's story quite a bit, but I don't want to play the mobile game. You're first to play. Isn't it kind of a card game though? I mean, it's not like 100% like a card game, but I could have sworn there was like some card mechanics, or maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. I feel like there is. I could be wrong, but it's like I don't think it's in the way you're expecting, you know? Like, 'cause it's like, you know, how do you make like a fighting game work on mobile, right? And get people to like, you know, mobile game mechanics and things like that. And so I think what they did is something with cards for their attacks or something like that. Still sounds interesting. Speaking of card games and RPGs, it's interesting now with that game that just got a remake. I don't know if it's out yet. What was the name of it? It was on GameCube. Byton, what's the second word? It starts with a K. But it was a game that was like way ahead of the curve. And it didn't do too well back then for two reasons. One, Byton Kaitos. Yeah, that's it. Hey, Jiggly, how you doing? That game was way ahead of the curve, was incorporating card gameplay mechanics into an RPG. So that made it like a really odd game for like the mid 2000s, and it was on GameCube. Nobody was really playing RPGs on the GameCube. So that game kind of like flopped. You know, nobody really heard about it. Most GameCube players didn't really go for it. It was a really interesting game, and it was a good game too. And then now card games and card-based mechanics are all the rage. You know, people are incorporating card-based mechanics into different genres of games. And Byton Kaitos is now getting their remake. Because now the market is ready for Byton Kaitos. Just funny when you're just like so far ahead of the curve that it's actually to your detriment. How something like that can actually be a thing. Overwhelming for you? I don't remember. It's been so long since I looked at that game. I don't remember if it's overwhelming or not. that are intuitive but can be very complex. Darkest Dungeon or Hitman. How is that Hitman World Assassination game doing? I'm guessing it's doing pretty well, seeing how long it's surviving, so to speak. The last Hitman game I played was... What was the last single player one? Was it Blood Money? Still playing it, and man, it's really fun. I should give it a try. Blood Money was the last single player, not online Hitman game, right? It's your first Hitman game? Ah. Because it's been a while. I don't remember how the game concluded. The last Hitman game before this World Assassination game. And I was like, because I could have sworn, I'm probably really wrong. I'm working on really shaky memory here, but I could have sworn the last Hitman game, like, possibly ending with Agent 47 like retiring or something like that. Like, in a way, like he left the whole assassin organization or something like that. It's been so damn long. And then out comes this like World Assassination game, and I'm like, whoa, what happened? What's going on? How is all this working story-wise? Retiring House Arc. There is something wrong with this project and using the space mouse. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's only this project. In Zbrush, when you can kind of see it with like this model right here, right? You see how there's like a bunch of lines going like all which way? When you move something, you see how there's like fewer lines now? ZBrush will, like, for performance reason, move the model down to like a lower subdivision when moving around. That's how navigation works, to make navigating smoothly. But for some reason, when I use my space mouse, it doesn't do that. See, the subdivision stays. Like, all those lines stay there, as opposed to if I do this, boom, it becomes a whole lot less. It's just this specific project. I don't know why. The plot seems good and well made, but you may say I am listening it with one ear. Offer gameplay. Maybe it's a feature? No, it's not a feature, because in other projects, it works the way it's intended. But for some reason here, it doesn't do that. So like, let's say if I go to Mirko, right? I don't know. I don't know. Uh, ZBrush is up to date. It's just sometimes things can get funky within a project. Like, I don't know, ZBrush can just go stupid. It could be a number of reasons. Not pinch. Damn standard. No, I don't like that. I should tell you that free memory on disk is 40 gigabytes, but the other day 50. Yeah. Wow, let me take this hoodie off. Get used to its quirks. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Quote of game devs. Not a bug, it's a feature. All cats were part of them is. What do you think about that quote from the Capcom CEO that's been making the rounds about games need to that they as in like game companies need to start charging more for games like $80, $100 US dollars. And his reasoning is the increasing cost of game development. Agree, disagree, no opinion. Hey, Upton Coke. If we get better content and free DLC, I wouldn't mind, but instead we get buggy, glitched out woke AAA games. We'll tell him to live in post-Soviet country for a year and ask him if he stopped being greedy. Yeah, video games outside of the US in general is expensive, like really expensive. I'm like, sure, it is costing more money to make these AAA games, but they're also making more money. One American dollar equals 4 of your Slavic shit coins. I won't disagree with him that it does cost more to make those AAA games now, but they're also making more. If most of that money went to the actual developers, I wouldn't mind it too much, but it doesn't. Also play indie games and they tend to be less buggy than AAA shit. Yeah. I think most people are saying that. Every console generation, they increase the price by $10, and they come up with a BS reason for it too. I remember when games were $40, and technically speaking, adjusting for inflation, that's pretty expensive. You can easily argue that even though new AAA games now are costing $70, you can still argue, adjusting for inflation, that it's still cheaper than buying a new game in like the mid-90s. So he does have a point there. I still get them for free. I still can get them for free. I remember when video games first went up to $60 and how much of a fuss people were making over that, but eventually, you know, people started just paying $60 for a game. But I wonder if there's like a threshold, you know? A threshold that even like just your average person that doesn't really engage in any of these like discussions or look online, there's just like a threshold where they'll be like, oh, you know what? I don't know if I really need to buy this game right now. I mean, $90? I don't know. There's got to be a threshold, right? Minimum wage didn't rise as much as prices of food and other things. Brother, I think the whole world is going through that right now. I feel like the whole world, like your everyday man and woman out there, is feeling that in each in their own country. Is like, things are costing more and my income has not raised a penny. I think no matter what country you're from, I think that's something like everybody can agree with. Probably the only ones that are like in a really unique situation are people like in Greece or Venezuela, where your economy just like absolutely tanked, and your currency now is not even worth much within your own country. Now that's a That's a hell of a situation to be in. Oh, right. Yeah, I did mention 90s. Past 30 years didn't raise as much as other things. Well, 50% of people around 24 years leave your country. Find some greener pastures in another. All right, let's try more. Okay, that looks better. How's it going on in Canada? I'd like to move out too. I wanted to go to Canada, but now it seems not as good. What are you talking about? Like all those fires that was happening over there recently? Is that what you're referring to? I mean, no matter where you go, there's gonna be some good with the bad, you know? No matter where you choose to go. Nazi politics. Oh, that... Unfortunately, that's just kind of like a little bit on the rise in most Western countries. It's just something about the Western political climate at the moment. How long it's gonna last, don't know. But at least you can rest assured that they are still very much in the minority. Still too much, but still a minority. And words could have spooked me. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna find problems with that, I think, in any Western country right now. Here, Canada, UK, France, even Germany. Why in Western countries? Because it's more integral to all Western countries, because they were the main ones fighting in World War I and II. So yeah, it's gonna affect us a lot more. There really isn't much of that kind of foothold, you know, in Southeast Asia or India. There isn't much of a foothold there. Over there, they're dealing with other ideological problems. They got their problems that they're dealing with as well. That is just as stupid as our Nazi problems. Watch, because I uttered that word, YouTube is gonna be like, bam, age restricted stream. I should think of another word to call them. Let's see. I don't know, I have to think of something. Ugly ducks, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, man, at this point it seems like that's just life. That's just how it is. Countries of Eastern Europe are Western countries or Eastern countries. It's kind of weird because there is like a gradation there, right? In Eastern Europe, there's like a gradation there of like some Western stuff and some Eastern stuff. It's not like hard line, you know. I know the more Eastern Europe you get, it starts to feel like pretty different from Western Europe. At least that's my understanding of it. More Slavic or Balkan it gets. Because like I think about it, and like I think I would very much be down to like live in Japan, either for like, I don't know, a year or longer. But I'm also aware that like they have their own set of issues as well that I'll be like, okay, I mean, I gotta be aware of that if I ever decide to live there. Just curious? Oh, no worries. No worries. There we go. Now her front bangs don't look boring. There's some details, some pizzazz to them. Not too much, not too little. Boom, 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 dum, 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 dum. Japan will destroy you. You gotta be taught to survive there. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, when thinking about moving to, in terms of work, heat, and big crowds. When thinking about moving to another country, it's like, there's gonna be bad with the good. Nowhere is perfect. It's just all a matter of which of their bad stuff that you're willing to be like, okay, I can deal with that. You know, outweighing pros and cons. That kind of deal. Hold on. Before I continue with the rest of these, I'm gonna save and bring up a reference that I found earlier. Do 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 do. McKenna would at least get paycheck in dollars. Yeah, see, there you go. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. I know for like Brazilians, because that's what I know, that's what my family is. They would either try to go either to the States or to Canada. And I feel like nowadays most are going to Canada. Hey, welcome back, Kira. How you doing? Fix the printer? 24/7 tech support, I guess. What kind of printer are we talking about? Just regular home printer or a 3D printer? It's so funny I have to ask that these days. People gotta sell their old mid printers for a new mid printer. I haven't gotten around to it. I need to sell my printer. Solvol SVO5 large form factor FDM. Gotcha. You guys have printers at home? If we're talking about just regular home printers, technically yes, practically no. Those things are pieces of garbage that break very often, and the ink costs like $30. Stupid home printers. I got rid of ours. Tank printer is great. Printers are a scam, especially the ink. No cartridges. What kind of? Oh, tank printer as in like it's just like a liquid. It's got a liquid vat in there. Ink by the bottle. What kind of home printer is this? We're talking about like home, like I'm gonna print my Word document kind of printer. $200 printer. Jeez. But you know what? Even those printer, when I was in college, I worked around the campus as my part-time work, and I often was taking care of the print shop for all the graphic design students. And they had this serious printer there, that printer that takes up like an entire corner of the room, massive printer that prints like massive stuff. This is a very expensive printer, and even then that piece of garbage will like shit the bed every now and then, and I had to troubleshoot it and fix it and this and that. My RAM isn't $200 a stick? No. My RAM is not $200 a stick. But it was about $200 off. 4.6. Or maybe a little bit more. Tier list. Yeah, I saw it. I like it. You have to explain to me the difference between left and right. I understand the vertical line. I don't quite follow the horizontal line. Left and right is just left and right. I don't get it. I don't understand. I saw your comment too. I don't get it. I fully understand the vertical line. That one, I'm like, okay, I get it. It means nothing. Don't play with my mind like this, Kira. Don't play with my mind like this. Bad left and law is always right. So no one will attribute it to quality. Yeah, I figured that from your comment. But I was wondering, like, left and right has to mean something. I guess not. Playing mind games with me here, Kita. Escape trim. Curve. Curve. Oh yeah, and that the other link that you posted to that Garage Kit artist, I have seen their work before. Particularly their model of Ina. I have seen that before. You have most of your stuff. You had to unsub at a point. I'd be curious to see their keys, how they separated their model. And for the longest while, the artist didn't even do a 360 model. Everything was just from one perspective. Oh, those kind of things. Yeah. The one perspective stuff is nice because you can get it looking exactly like whatever it is that you're translating to 3D. We do that. Well, I don't do that, but I've had friends that also do like the same thing that I do. They've done that where it's like, usually you see it for marketing work, like advertisement art done with 3D. It's all done in one angle to like make it look exactly like the drawing or the concept. And then if you turn it just a little bit, it all falls apart. It all looks like garbage because it's all just made to like fit that one perspective. There goes the autosave. They haven't figured out how to nip map real models yet. Or like models that you'll be like doing animations and stuff like that with. Going over a brain fart here. Okay, there we go. No. Oh, paint extra fake depth. They're not using Zbrush, right? Because you can do that here in Zbrush. I've mentioned it before way back, but this is not a real 3D program. The Unity does? Yeah. Never used Unity, so I wouldn't know. Talking about the physical models themselves. Oh. Interesting. Imagine you bought a model just to learn every detail and the dress wasn't. Stupid heart is in my way. Learn every detail on the dress wasn't a single perspective sticker. Oh, okay. I kind of see what you're saying now. Yeah. Yeah, that's... yeah. That's 3D art trickery. I get what you're saying now. You know what? I guess I'll need one coming from up here, maybe. But maybe I'll do that. I'll do that once I combine all this. Okay, you know what? I don't like... Yeah, that does it a little better. I think whoa, it startled me. Thank you, Reg. Thank you. I think I figured out what pose I'm gonna put Rachnera in. I finally thought of one this morning while eating breakfast. One that is definitely more than different enough than everything I've seen out there for for Rachnera. Now it'll be a matter of just seeing if I can execute it. And then it solves my problem of her tiny spider legs. I don't know why that thing goes off twice. I really need to figure that out. And I'll be able to incorporate a decent amount of spider webs. Because it'll achieve what I want of having it look hot, but at the same time, you can't ignore the monster aspect of it all. Do I have a favorite My Hero Academia girl? Toga. Hands down. I can fix her. I can fix her. No, I'm kidding. I swear I can fix her. Alzheimer's. Can't be right about everything. Watch me. I'll do it, Kita. I'll do it. I'll do it, damn it. So it was great, S tier. She is great. But so is Mirko. Mirko is great too. You know, it's never expressed in the artwork. Oh yeah, Kiro, you're here. I can show you the Mirko now. I was showing it earlier. Am I updating the manga? Yes. Yeah, I was showing it earlier, and since you're here now, here's Mirko. Plus Ultra. Yeah, it's a lifeguard Mirko is what I'm thinking. Momo and Alien Queen, those are good picks. Gave up after Female All Might. I don't blame you, martial art. That was pretty dumb. How that it just came and went. Toga fans in shambles, yes. I mean, it was bound to happen. You know, she's quote unquote bad guy, so. I guess not as bad as what all those Jujutsu Kaisen fans are dealing with right now. Wait, what? Yeah, I mean, it's not a, come on, martial art. It's not a surprise. She's technically a bad guy, you know, so bad guys need to lose. Mount Lady was stupid. That was bad. Like Mount Lady? I like Mount Lady too, Drake. I'm sure you weren't happy with what happened to Mount. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm confusing. Not Mount Lady. I was confusing her with what's her name? Midnight? The teacher? Yeah, my bad. I was confusing the two. 100% happy with how Jujutsu Kaisen episode went. Mid-tier adult heroes are just fodder. I just like giant hot lady. Huh? No problems there. Oh yeah, the thing I was originally saying. The thing you never see with Mirko, which I think it's the fault of her proportions. She's technically supposed to be a short stack, right? She's like 5'3", 5'2". Her proportions don't look like 5'2", but she's supposed to be, and she's always drawn like tall. My lady, not into the giant woman thing. I guess I get to say this now, but having a personally motivated villain replaced with Return of the Body Snatchers didn't feel right from a storytelling perspective. Yeah, I don't blame you. I can agree with that. Usually when it comes to these stories, they kind of live and die by how good the villains are. Went full Riona on Mirko. Oh yeah. Yeah, he did. That he did. He really wants to do a horror manga, and it seems like he's kind of phoning it in now with My Hero. So it seems like wherever he can, he tries to like put a little bit of horror-esque stuff in there. It seems like the way he's trying to avoid severe burnout. Dude is phoning it in. No, I don't like. I angled this one a little too much. Should start subbing to himself in Teku. Then we get Rent a Girlfriend. The hat stays on. Whoa, what the hell happened here? What did I do? The hybrid arc in Beastars was actually decent instead of okayish. So I haven't watched Rent a Girlfriend. I assume the lady is a belated prostitute. It seems like I haven't watched or read it. But from what I understand, I don't know if it's the case now, but it seemed like the case was for a while that the main female character was hard carrying the manga. Because I know for sure when I read the first chapter when it came out, the main character was so insufferable. I'm like, I'm not gonna bother with the rest of this. Alright, this is good for now. I will polish it up and detail it better once I start combining them in pose. But I want to keep it like this so I have low subdivisions to work with. The only thing that's not low sub is this, but 1 million? Okay. Alright, I gotta do something with that. All right, 1 million is way too much. Goes down to 75. Actually, I forgot I have subdivisions on this. All right, you know, maybe it's okay. Give this a save. Give a project a save. All right, for the last 20 minutes, I'm gonna do I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna experiment with something. There's this feature in Zbrush called Slime Bridge that I thought was the stupidest feature ever, but lo and behold, here I am thinking that it might be useful to me now. Here we go, Slime Bridge. I thought this was such a dumb feature when they released it, but I guess it might have its uses after all. Slime Bridge for slime stuff. Oh, you'll see. Let me take this, let me duplicate it. Right? And like, I don't know. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? Preferences, draw, bring you up as much as possible. Now let's something like this. You go right? Something like that. I'm just kind of making stuff up right now. This is just experimentation. Just kind of making stuff up. This move might be a little bit too aggressive. The spooter. The dummy spooter, mommy. No, I want you to maintain some level of thickness down there. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be like that? Her coon cave. The coon face. Just do some stuff like this. We're gonna see how this is gonna work out. Maybe do that. Let me remesh you to 5. All right. Let's see here. I've never used this feature before because it seemed just so narrow in its application. So I'm just playing around here with this, right? So I do that, you know, I have 2 spots unmasked. Let me bring the tension up. Let's say 80, right? Let's bring the bridges down to 9 and bridges down to, let's say 3, capillaries 0. Slime bridge. Oh wait, I did it backwards. Do it like that. Alright, let me try dividing it. That didn't work the way. Why is it doing the whole mesh? Oh, okay, there you go. That's the way it's supposed to be. Alright, let's try tension 100. Interesting. What if I do 0 branches? Interesting. I still feel like it would be better if I did this manually. I'm often not much of a fan of automated stuff like this. I mean, it might be a good way to get started. Lower tension was definitely better. Let's try lowering it to 90. See what we get with that. Let's say I raise you up over here. Let's see how you look, how you come about. It's definitely a bit upside down. Yeah, I mean, this is just, I'm just playing around with the feature, seeing what ideas. It's also very, does it work with subdivisions? No, it does not. Okay, it does not work with subdivisions. Alright, let's try capillaries. Let me remesh this. I'm thinking what I'm gonna end up doing is like, I'm gonna do all the main ones manually, and maybe I'll use this feature to add some interest in between. Miracle-chan. Oh yeah, I read Miracle-chan. I like it. It's pretty funny. Good manga. I like it. Releases are kind of slow though. Horror and cuteness. Yeah. Her strategy of like having her friend avoid all the ghosts is like just to call out like there's a bug there. Oh, this one looked nice. Gap Moe. Yeah. I like in the anime she sees the little guy, you know, the little ghost dude that like chases after like coins that fall under the vending machine, and she's like, oh, he's kind of cute. And then she's like, oh no, I dropped the coin, and like it goes to the alleyway as like an excuse to see more of him. And as she goes around the corner, the little cute ghost dude is like in his hive of like a really big version of him, and she's like, oh no. Let's see, how's it gonna handle that? Okay, not bad. Okay, so then let me try this. Let's undo all that. Yeah, undo all that. Feel very bad for her. If I was at her place, I would cry on the first day. I would too, man. I would too. I like it now. She has that old lady that is also like a medium. It's like somebody she can like now finally talk to about all this, but she can't see as much as Miracle can see. And that scene where they were like in the family restaurant, and you know, she's seeing them like getting their heads sliced off or something like that, and the old lady, all she can see is just like these like faint sparkles, and she's like, oh, don't worry about that, they're just going to the afterlife. It looks so peaceful, because all she can see is just when they disappear. But Miracle can see like this like Silent Hill looking monster that's like slicing them up. So she's like, yay, I have somebody I can talk to about all this, but they cannot see the absolute horrors that I truly see. Yeah, the author is really good at making those monsters look creepy. All right, let's zero mesh all that now. And now that I have all this stuff in between, right? Let me lower the bridges. All right, so this is definitely. I did mask 2 things. What are you talking about? Feature requires 1 or 2 masked areas in order to work. What do you think I did? Try trying on backface masking, see if that. Dude, what the hell? Alright, so this is definitely interesting. Don't argue with the machine. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I do that, and then do that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, so this is definitely interesting. I still think what I'm gonna do is I think I will use this sparingly for detail. I think I'm still gonna do most of it manually, so I have more control over how I want everything to look. Alright, but that's interesting. I've never played with that feature before. Now I have. Let me say view here. You know what? Let me put it. Stop it, Zbrush. Let me put it in this angle. Alright. I am gonna call it here for today. I think I'm pretty much ready to start posing. I think everything is where I want it to be for this T-pose. And so yeah, I'm going to possibly start blocking the pose off stream. I'm going to try, at least. I don't know how much I'll be able to do, but yeah. Thank you all for hanging out with me, for watching, for conversating with me. I will see you all possibly, in 4-ish hours for some Zelda, or I will see you tomorrow for another sculpting stream. All right. You all take care. I'll see you when I see ya. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.